Your pricing page is the epicenter of your business. Misstep here and watch conversions fostered by sales, marketing, product, and support slip away. Hi, I'm Eleken, the founder of Eleken, a product design agency for SaaS. Today, I'll explain how to segment your audience, determine the value of your product, and create tier pricing with no missteps. It's generally agreed in the SaaS industry that value-based pricing is the gold standard. I'm not going to delve into difference between cost-plus, competitor, and value-based pricing in this video, but leave the comment if you want me to cover this in my next videos. Now, let's explore how to use value-based pricing effectively for a particular product. One thing you need as a first step is customer segmentation. Customers are different. Some of them want less awesomeness, yet lower prices. Some others are ready to pay a little bit more for a little bit more. There are even companies that would pay millions of dollars a year to Microsoft. You probably have more than one customer segment. If you feel you have only one, wait till I create a video on SaaS buyer personas and subscribe so you don't miss it. You can treat all audience in the same way, but with the risk to end up with a one-size-fits-all product. Try speaking to each segment of the audience, like beginner users or enterprises, articulating their specific demands and price points. You'll get rewarded with higher conversion rates. We'll talk about price points a bit later. Now let's see how you can define product's relative value. I suggest you run a relative preference analysis to boost your understanding of what people value in your product. It's a simple question that asks respondents to pick the most and the least preferred option from the list. Once you've asked enough people, you calculate a score for each feature, as shown in the formula. Plot the scores to figure out what features your customers cannot live without and what went unnoticed. If you break down the results by different audience segments, you'll see what you should do to equip each buyer persona with what it values most. Now, when we know what features are important for each audience, let's figure out how much your customers are ready to pay for them. I'll give you 3 ways to measure customers' willingness to pay. The first one is A. Van Westendorp price sensitivity meter. Ask your audience 4 questions about the product. At what price this product is a good deal? At what price is it getting expensive? At what price is the product so cheap you doubt its quality? What price is too expensive for you to consider a purchase? Having a stack of replies, you collect the value for each question and plot them as histograms. An intersection created by 4 histograms shows an acceptable price range. The second one is Lincoln-Murphy's raise until it hurts method. Lincoln-Murphy from 16 Ventures offers another way to measure a product's value that requires no service, statistical sampling, histograms, or other excuses not to do it. Testing requires talking to a cohort of prospects, pitching them your product followed by the price you came up with. If they convert, it's a sign for you to scale new heights. You set a price, say 5% higher, and try to sell your product one more time to a new cohort. Until you get a 20% pushing back on pricing, your prices are too low. And finally, the school of life method. If you want to learn to swim, jump into the water. On dry land, no service is ever going to discover your perfect pricing. The best insight on pricing you can ever get belongs to your paying customers. The sooner you start charging and testing different options, the better you tune your pricing page. We already know the bare minimum about who our potential customers are and what are their demands and price points. So it's time to create a tiered pricing. One piece of advice about splitting your product into different packages is to start with simple model and minimum tiers, like free, pro, or free and colas. You can always add more packages, but it's difficult to remove them without disturbing existing users. Once you start collecting statistics on paying customers, some patterns pop up. You'll see that even with access to all the features, 80% of customers will only use 20% of them, and that's just fine. Try breaking down the customers on different axes: geography, size of a company, age, or any other relevant characteristics to see how the usage varies from different segments. Once you have the tiers ready, it's time to think about your pricing page design. The pricing page is the most important one. All the magic of conversion happens there, or doesn't happen. If so, all your other pages, all marketing and sales efforts are for naught. What makes a bad pricing page? It's either of the two: overcomplicating what was supposed to be easy, or lacking useful information needed for a confident decision. Anyway, poor ranges make it difficult for users to understand the value in each plan and choose the most suitable one. Feature distinctions are endlessly long. The difference between plans is elusive, and choosing a plan becomes a chore. What makes a good pricing page? Information that is complete, clear, and consistent, so potential customers can make an informed decision. Tiers that speak to specific buyer personas. A value metric is put up front to show what specific buyer personas really want. Here you can see an example of a pricing page done right by Client Joy, one of Eleken's clients. If you want more good design examples, check out the Eleken's case studies, the link in the description. So here's my answer to the question of how to price your SaaS product. First, determine your audience segments. Then figure out what features matter most and least to your customers. Define how customers are ready to pay for them. Then pack your product into bundles sized for your buyer personas and present them all clearly and well-designed pricing page. But that's not the end of the story. Pricing, like pretty much everything in startups, is never set it and forget it task. Some companies will update their product every single day, yet they might not have optimized their pricing in years. Since people are changing, your product is changing, and your market is changing, pricing should be optimized too. Regular pricing optimization is the essential of creating a stellar pricing page. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If this video was useful, please like and subscribe, and see you soon.